Assalamu alaikum dear students. I welcome you all in APSEC's online sport program for Mathematics Grade 8. I am Anila Riaz from Army Public School and College for Girls, Azam Garrison, Lahore, Kent. The topic of our lesson is Pythagoras theorem and the objectives are: at the end of this lesson, students will be able to understand Pythagoras theorem and apply Pythagoras theorem to find the missing side of a right angle triangle. Pythagoras theorem states that c square, which is equal to a square plus b square. Here I will tell you how Pythagoras proved this theorem. Today, let me take you thousands of years back to Greeks. There was a child called Pythagoras who was extremely interested in mathematics. He reads a book. One day, he was learn about Babylonian and a special 12 nodes circular ropes. So this 12 knotted rope had 12 nodes you can see from 1 to 12. These 12 nodes were an equal distance when you stretch 4 on the ground. You can see in the picture 3 along the wall. You get a right triangle with hypotenuse is 5. So this triangle with sides 3, 4 and 5 was called a special triangle. Now Pythagoras got really fascinated and he wanted to know more. He further reads how Greeks use this to find whether the pillars of temples or monuments are perpendicular to the ground or not. Pythagoras got really excited. He wanted to make a triangle for himself. So he takes out a chart paper and cuts out a triangle with sides 3, 4 and 5 you can see. He got one right angle triangle and he makes more such triangles. So he got exactly 4 same right triangles and he tried a lot of different patterns. He keeps trying different patterns till he gets an idea. He arranged them like this and then he got a nice pattern. After measuring the sides, he found that in the given pattern, the empty space was actually a square with side 5 and here area 5 square. He changed this arrangement a bit, you can see, and found another nice pattern. And after measuring the sides, he found that this was a square with area 4 square, and whereas this empty space was a square with side 3 and area 3 square. This made Pythagoras jump with joy and excitement. Why did Pythagoras jump with joy and excitement? What actually made him happy? Let us see. These were 2 nice patterns that he found. Let us try to understand what he concluded from these 2 patterns. So he arranged both of these patterns on the same table, so the area of table should be the same. In this table we have 4 triangles with some empty space, and in this table we have also 4 triangles with some empty space. So it means area of 4 triangles plus empty space is equal to area of these 4 triangles plus empty space. And we know that this area of 4 triangles will be cancelled out with this area of 4 triangles. Now, what is the area of this empty space? It is equal to 5 square, and here we have 2 empty spaces. One is of side 4 and area is 4 square. This is also square with side 3, so area is 3 square. Since the area is same on both sides, so it means 5 square should be equal to 4 square plus 3 square. Now Pythagoras tried this with a lot of different right triangles, and he gave a theorem which states that c square, which is equal to a square plus b square. Here c square is hypotenuse, which is equal to the sum of square of a square and b square. You can see this is a right triangle where c is hypotenuse, which is equal to the sum of a square plus b square, which is Pythagoras theorem. Now you can see this is a right angle triangle, and we always denote the side which is opposite to angle A with small a, and the side which is opposite to angle B with small b, and the side which is opposite to angle C with small c you can see in the picture. So the longest side of a triangle is opposite to the largest angle. In a right triangle, the right angle is the largest angle. You can see in this picture, C is a right angle of this triangle, and this is the largest angle of this right triangle. Thus, in triangle ABC, the side AB opposite to angle C is the longest side, which is called a hypotenuse. And you can see C square is the longest side which is opposite to the largest angle, which is C. So we can say C square is equal to the sum of A square plus B square. So this is the Pythagoras theorem. I hope you have understood this concept. So by using this statement, we can easily find out the missing side of a given right angle triangle. This is worked example 1, which is given on page number 263 of your textbook, and the statement is, in triangle ABC, AC is equal to 5 cm, BC which is equal to 12 cm, and angle C is equal to 90 degree. Calculate the length of AB. You can see this is a right angle triangle ABC, where angle C is a right angle which is equal to 90 degree. The length of BC, which is equal to 12 cm, and the length of AC, which is equal to 5 cm. And here we want to find out the length of AB, and we also know that AB is the longest side of this right angle triangle, which is opposite to the largest angle, angle C, which is equal to 90 degree. So hypotenuse is equal to AB, and we want to find out the length of AB. Perpendicular is equal to AC, and the length of AC is equal to 5 cm. BC is equal to base, and the length of BC is equal to 12 cm. And we also know that in triangle ABC, angle C is equal to 90 degree. So the first step is we will apply Pythagoras theorem to find out the missing length of AB. And we know that Pythagoras theorem is square of hypotenuse, which is equal to square of base plus square of perpendicular. And we know that here hypotenuse is equal to AB, base is equal to BC, and the perpendicular is equal to AC. So AB square, which is equal to BC square plus AC square. And we also know that BC is equal to 12 cm and AC is equal to 5 cm. So after substituting the values of BC and AC, we get AB square, which is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. And after taking the square of 12, we get 144, and the square of 5, which is equal to 25. And after simplification, we get AB square, which is equal to 169. So AB square, which is equal to 169, but here we want to find out the value of AB. So for this purpose, we will take square root on both sides, which is equal to square root of AB square, which is equal to square root of 169. Here this square will cancel out the effect of this square root, and we get AB and the square root of 169, which is equal to 13. So it means the length of AB, which is equal to 13 centimeter. So it means the length of AB is known as hypotenuse, which is equal to 13 centimeter. Now it's thinking time. There are two triangles, number 1 and number 2, and you are supposed to identify hypotenuse in this right angle triangle, and I am sure you will be able to find hypotenuse easily. Now it's a lesson recap. You need to remember few points in your mind. The right angle triangle have an angle of 90 degree. The hypotenuse as the side opposite the right angle is known as the longest side of a triangle. And apply the formula, which is c square, which is equal to square of a plus square of b, correctly to find out the missing side of a right angle triangle. And apply the rule only to right angle triangles. Here is a home assignment for you. You will do this on loose sheets. Practice now 1, which is given on page number 263, and exercise 10A, question number 1, A part, question number 3 and 4. Dear students, I hope you have understood the concept how you can find out the missing side of a given right angle triangle by using Pythagoras theorem. Thank you for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.